Cut the crap. Cut the crap. As you guys know.
As you know.
As you should know.
You should
If
know.
you don't.
You better get
But for
to
any
know.
first-time viewers, we're all about positivity here on the Love and Victory Show. We want to bring each other together, uplift, heal. But with that,
We are.
comes a little bit of pettiness.
There's a little
Just a little bit of pettiness.
Pettiness is good for you every now and again.
Yeah, because maybe your husband's driving you. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe your kids are driving you crazy. I don't know.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe your boyfriend.
Maybe your boyfriend. Maybe your girlfriend. I don't know.
I don't know.
But now's the time to get it out.
Okay.
Maybe it's not a person. Maybe you're pissing yourself off.
I mean, it be like that sometimes.
Sometimes it be so much going on up in here. You be like, look, slow down. I don't need all that. All righty, let's
I think
go.
our guest should start off.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna start it off. Since you said
all right.
maybe it's about you,
Ooh.
Oh,
Lawns need to cut the crap.
okay.
Okay.
What's he doing?
What he doing?
You know, he get upset with people on the highway all the
Oh
time
my God.
Oh.
Yes.
because they don't drive the way he want them to drive.
Right.
Lawns, you need to stop that. You need to cut the crap.
You can't control somebody that's not in
I
your
want
car.
to control somebody.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
You been talking junk.
I'd be really pissed.
He having a whole
And I think they do it on purpose just to cut
Yeah.
me off. and-
like he
They
is
see
all
all their
in your
Lawrence.
head.
Yeah.
They not in
Me
your
too.
head.
So yeah.
I'm working on it.
If those that are like me, cut the crap.
You ain't by yourself,
Yeah.
my baby. All righty then. And now
That's an example of what cut the crap is, if you didn't know.
okay, so we're gonna turn this thing over to Miss Coach Bree.
Wait, come back to me. I'm in my head.
I can see. I saw that brain. Going.
Because
It's a lot she can go with, but she's trying to figure out which one would be the most appropriate one.
yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, Tierra.
Now, are you like a licensed therapist or something like that?
I'm a certified mindset coach.
Mindset coach. I know you got a lot of cut the crap moments then.
I'm trying to think about what's appropriate. Okay, come back to me.
Come on in, Tierra. You got
Now,
this.
Tierra, you are also like some kind of
I ain't.
life coach or something. Or
She is a whole life
A
coach.
whole lot full.
Oh,
you're a
don't-
spiritual life coach,
Yes, she
huh?
is.
Thanks, Betsy. Yeah.
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah.
So spiritual.
Are you licensed?
No, I'm not. But I'm
Okay.
ordained.
There
You
you
are
go.
there.
There
You
you
got,
go.
all right, you got that Brother Carter license then. All right, go
They
ahead.
do.
There you go.
Work that thing.
Ooh.
This is so
Oh, y'all
hard.
playing too much. Go on over here to my
I have mine. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
She ready. She ready.
Cut the crap. Okay. Don't wait until an opportunity is in front of you to step up.
Mm.
If you want, let's say, a promotion or you want to take things to the next level in any aspect of your life, don't wait until it's right in front of you to take those necessary steps. Because at that point, it's too late.
It's too late.
You
then.
know, it's just too little, too late.
We got that.
We're gonna pay him. We're gonna pay him.
How are you gonna wait? How are you gonna wait till after your interview to suddenly play a leadership role?
Sit down
Oh.
somewhere.
You should have been done that.
You should have been walking in that
The
before.
second,
The
yeah.
second you walked in, that
It's giving lazy. It's giving procrastination. It's giving
give me something for free.
right. It's giving. I don't have to work.
I don't have to work. I'm just gonna come in here and ride on somebody else's coattail.
Mhm.
And to add to that, don't wait till somebody else jump into that position and think all of a sudden you want
And
it.
now you want
and
it.
then you want to critique everything they do.
When you've been
Yeah.
sitting back, keeping your
Yeah.
mouth shut, tight-lipped, haven't contributed anything.
come on in.
That part.
sounds so in your soul.
Oh, what happened? What's the backstory?
I want
I'll
to
talk about it off the air. What the backstory is on that.
All I can tell y'all, I'll never forget it. I'm gonna make it real quick. When Abigail came and applied, she did an internship. She came in the door. I was sitting in my office that first day or so. The first day, it was several of them in here going through the program. And Abigail, why y'all doing this like this? Why? I said, I put my ears up to. She started questioning everything. She wanted to know the why. I set them all up. I said, okay, you're going to run this week. You're going to run this week, and you're going to run this week, just to give them a chance to see who ran every week. When
Guilty.
she came in like she knew what she wanted and she went for it.
There you
I
go.
love it. And she didn't sit back and wait on. She took this thing serious. She said, I want this.
You
From
better
day one.
speak to me.
Do you understand?
You know what I'm saying?
God telling you something, huh?
I mean, y'all just dog walking me this morning.
Walk on in it.
She started bossing me as soon as she got here.
I just met you. Give me a second.
You know, it's
Brother Carter, you need to be over here.
You know, one of the things, and that's, I don't necessarily know if that's a cut the crap or it's standing in your lane, you know, saying, hey, this is what I want. I am going for it. I'm not going to be disrespectful, but you're not going to hold me back.
You should always be working toward, and I'm a very like driven person, and some people have that and some people don't, but I'm always thinking about what's next.
Yeah.
So important. You can't get complacent.
Right.
With anything.
Right. If you get too comfortable and you're not thinking, that opportunity is already going to come and pass by the time you even think about that next step. So you always have to be anticipating.
Forward going individual. Huh?
Come on now.
You know.
All right, Anna, what's your cut the crap?
Why I was thinking the other day and remembered something that the ex did.
What did he do?
Oh,
Guess what he did?
He's back again.
Y'all
Serious
thought y'all
is
was
back.
We have plans, birthday plans for my sister. We're gonna go see the Dynamos play, everything. And he decides last minute, say, "Oh no, I'm not going because I can't watch the football game."
Football game.
Football game.
So
yeah,
y'all
ain't
had
coming.
plans.
Cut
So
the crap.
he didn't want to leave his house because it was a football game. Sounds a little selfish to me.
Very selfish.
Cut the crap.
Very ew.
Was it the Super Bowl?
Drop 'em.
Or is it just a regular schmegular
Regular
game?
schmegular game.
So he didn't have, he couldn't record, but y'all had already had
Exactly.
these plans.
We already had these plans.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
We
Y'all
already
had
these
tickets.
plans. We had
See, when
tickets,
y'all made the
everything.
plans, he didn't know this game was coming on. And then when he
baby,
found
he
out, he
bought-
said,
Technically,
You know.
he was going to go watch football.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no way.
Cut the crap.
Sounds like a loser.
That's
all
what
I
I
she
was
had many signs to get rid of that.
All the red flags are coming up.
We all stick around
the
longer
red
than we
flags.
should.
Well,
we all
my
have that
cut,
story.
my cut
Yeah.
the crap is if you know that you're saying something that is going to hurt someone, stop doing it. If your intent is to say something to hurt someone and you know it, stop doing it.
Cut the crap.
And when
Check
you
yourself.
do it, even if maybe you didn't know, but you know you hurt that person, just own it and say, I'm sorry. Don't just walk like, oh, you don't know what's going on. Cut the crap.
Ooh.
What do you say to people that don't know how to say I'm sorry?
Ooh.
Because there's a lot of people out there that don't know how to say I'm sorry.
What did Coach
That's
Bree
a-
Don't
say
admit
earlier?
that they done
Don't
it
wait
wrong.
for the apology.
Yeah.
Don't wait for the apology. That's
I think
a
I'm
great
ready
one,
now.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a cut the crap right there.
That is.
Stop waiting on other people to apologize. Just move forward.
That is. But what's fresh on my mind is communication.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And it's just to communicate.
Yeah.
Professionally, personally, it's not that hard to just communicate.
Yeah.
But I find that in this age that we're in and older, people just don't know how to just talk. Like just say, hey, I can't do it, or hey, I can't make it, or I'll be late, something. But there seems to be, and even saying I'm sorry, that's a part of communication. And it seems the older we get, the more lack it is. It seems like
Could it be
Yeah.
could it be that people don't want to communicate because if they communicate something, then they're accountable?
I mean, yes.
The reason I'm saying that because I think a lot of times people don't want to have a conversation because they don't want to be accountable or they don't want to hear or deal with what's really going on.
I think so. I'm on the same page. A lot of us lack that area of communication because we're afraid of what's going to happen next.
Yes.
Oh, if I say this, they're going to get mad, or if I say this, or they won't be my client or something anymore.
Yes.
But there's more of a backlash when you just don't say nothing,
Right.
Or like in those hard conversations,
You
right?
have to have
When
them.
you're just not talking at all,
Mm-hmm.
we're assuming now. So, and then when you sit in your assumption, you're thinking, well, they're thinking this and they're thinking that, as opposed to just have the conversation and just talk to get to what the real is
Ooh.
instead of sitting in the assumption. So cut it out. Just talk.
Crap. Talk.
That's
Talk
good.
it
I
out.
love it.
That's good.
Okay, come on with yours.
Okay.
There's healing in communication.
There is.
Good communication, should I say. Not
Effective.
just, yes.
Yes.
It needs to be effective.
and humble.
Humble community.
Bring your real self to the conversation. My cut the crap.
Wait.
is-
You ain't gonna just throw that fireball and
Yeah.
leave. Bring your real
Bring your
self.
real self to the
Yeah,
conversation.
yeah.
Take the pride off. Take all the stuff.
Yeah.
Just talk. Hey,
Be
that hurt my
vulnerable.
feelings.
Yes.
I like that.
Okay, I
Yeah.
love that.
Or hey, I can't do it. Okay, my cut the it's on my mind, friend.
Okay, go ahead.
My cut the crap is stop making yourself available for what you don't want.
Yeah.
I just had this long thing yesterday kind of talking about this. Like, if you don't like bottom feeders, then why are you where the bottom feeders at? Why are bottom feeders accessible
To
and
you.
available to you?
Mm.
You know?
Come
If
on.
it's something you don't like, why are you accessible and B entertaining?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Enabling.
Yeah, like if you don't like it, stop being available to it, and you don't have to live with it.
Because you know what's
Boundaries.
interesting about that is that the more you hang around with the bottom feeders, because people always say like you are who you hang with, and then people are like, no, I'm not. But
Yes, you
eventually,
are.
Yeah,
you start to take on some of their traits.
Yes.
You start to pick up some of their lingo, and it's like you're becoming the person or the people that you're
Yeah.
hanging with.
Yeah, and that's
and we
true.
love to
Little
think
by
that we're
little.
so
Exactly.
above everything,
Yes.
and I can do better, and I deserve.
Mhm.
But no, you
Yeah.
deserve exactly what you at.
Because
Look
you,
where
Yeah.
at.
you,
That's
where you, and
Look
you,
where you
people,
are.
you have to check your circle.
You
We actually
have
was
to.
talking about this before we got on air this morning.
Yeah.
In 2024, there is some purging going on, and
here
there is
for
some
it.
tightening of the circles for me
Yeah.
personally.
Yeah.
Because it's important that you really, your village is there for you, and they also hold you accountable.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's not only in your circle, that's also in what your intake on social media.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
That
so
have a huge influence over.
Yeah.
100%. Very good. I love that.
Yeah.
All right. We have
Just
some.
saying,
We
people
got-
don't
Just
listen. People don't listen to good stuff no more.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
always got some negative.
You are what you consume too.
yeah.
You're who you
Yeah,
hang
what
out
you
with, but if
consume.
you're consuming a bunch of crazy stuff, you're going to be crazy too.
Just like,
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
you focus on is going to continue to grow
Yeah.
anyway.
Right.
Come on now.
Yeah, what you give your energy to.
All righty, come on, give us.
We
some.
have some
All
comments
right.
here that Anna's going to read off to us. We have some good cut the crap.
Oh,
so.
Yeah.
come on, let us hear.
Oh, Rowhead. Do Rowhead
It's not
first.
real,
We got
bro.
go
Yeah.
ahead. We gotta
He
do
didn't come with a paragraph this
No,
time.
because-
Yeah, remember the last time
Yeah.
was the last cut the crap on teacher. So today, let's see
Good
people
morning,
calling
Rohit.
you
Good
out.
morning, Rohit.
Good morning, Rohit. People calling you out for something you didn't do. Just call out that person who started it and get the situation over with. Cut the crap.
I love
Yes.
this. That's a good one.
Like a general read, but it's
Yeah.
really for one person.
Yeah.
Mhm. Sophie on YouTube said, if you can't make your students ace the results at any cost, that means you're the fault.
No,
Cut
it's
the
not.
crap.
Oh.
Say that
We got a
No,
professor
it's
over
not.
You're
here.
a professor.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
No, yeah.
So if you can't,
Maybe that's one of my students right there.
so it ain't your fault, Tierra. Say
It's
it
not
ain't-
my fault.
Can you tell? Can you respond to why
Okay,
it's not?
Sophie,
Okay.
sis. No, but seriously, like as a professor, like I just talked about this with my chair. Like I have to understand that like how my students perform is not a reflection of me as an instructor. I give you all the tools. People just don't even read the syllabus. People don't keep up with the announcements. People don't put reminders in their calendar for when assignments like it's certain things that are just your responsibility. That's what college is mostly about. It's not about how smart you are. It's about your ability to manage your time, your resources, to study, prepare. That's how people are successful in college. And sometimes and I've done it before too when I was in school. Like if you don't take the responsibility to do that, you can't come to me right before the final and hey ma'am, can you no, I cannot. You're not going to inconvenience me.
Well, first of all, take accountability for your own actions and be responsible. Don't come crying to me later because you've been irresponsible for the whole
All
year.
semester long. And then when you see that your grade is plummeting
Yes.
and it's the end of the semester, now you want me
Extra credit.
Yeah, and I'm not doing it. I'm not anymore. And I've done it, which is why I can speak to that. I've been that instructor that's like, okay, well, I really want everybody to pass. But the truth of the matter, my dad told me this:
You're hurting.
somebody's gonna fail.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
you
you're
can't stop.
hurting.
I bet Coach have a different perspective because her name is
I was
Coach.
thinking.
Give us a
I'm being
coaching
hard. I mean,
perspective.
help
No,
me.
I was thinking about this, yes, from a coach perspective. Is when you give clients the tools and things like that, and then they don't grow, they're kind of like blaming you. Well, you didn't give me the
and
proper
giving me a
tools.
bad review. What, girl? What?
But I did. But I see the other side of this because as professors, coaches, teachers, if we're not doing our part, we are failing them.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
on one side, when you are doing the work, that's to T's point, or it's my point as a coach. But when you're just failing them, you're not organized, you're not showing up on time, you're not doing your part,
Yeah.
then they're going
Not
to fail.
responding to emails.
Yeah.
Like,
So it is going to be your
Yeah,
fault. So maybe
right.
that's what Sophie's saying. Like,
Right.
if you're not doing the work as the professor or the teacher or the coach or whoever, you're failing them.
Yeah,
As
'cause as
even
a leader,
in the
you're
school.
supposed to recognize the downfalls prior
Yeah.
to the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm very generous because there's a lot. Like if I notice something's off, I'll reach out.
To the
Mhm.
Like, hey, what's going on with you? But everybody, and I'm not obligated to do that. If I
right.
don't do that,
Yeah.
They have to do the work.
Yeah.
Point
They gotta
blank.
do the work.
They have to.
If all your students are failing, maybe that's a reflection,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Right. If
Yeah.
or
like
maybe all of them ain't reading the syllabus.
Let me say this to you guys. We have a professor in here, and she's pouring into someone. And so I'm gonna say this: stop making excuses
Mhm.
and start being accountable.
facts.
And parents of our young adults out there, don't think that they're going to go to college and have their teacher, their middle school, high school teacher, hold their hands.
No.
They are young adults, and they need to step into that role.
Facts.
Yeah.
So we have some more comments.
We have Neville Washington saying he's
Hey,
saying,
Neville.
don't to someone's patience level, cut the crap.
Yeah, man.
Come on
Ooh,
now.
don't poke the bear.
Don't
you
poke-
gonna
don't
be
poke the bear.
I just said my patience was thing.
I ain't had no coffee or no nap.
Okay.
I think this was a response to Coach Breeze that said there is power in accountability
Yes.
with communication.
Yes.
It really is 100%.
We have Guillermo saying, don't take someone's actions for granted. Cut the crap.
Oh,
Mhm. Yeah, gratitude above all. Abraham James said, if you don't know what boundaries are, prepare yourself to bear the consequences. Cut
Come on,
the
Abraham.
crap.
I know that's
Oh.
right. I know.
Man,
Now that one right there, put that back up.
All right.
that's good.
Yeah.
I think that's probably for me one of the best ones, because I think a lot of times people struggle with people that set boundaries.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the first thing that a person would think, oh, they're being mean. No,
Mhm.
they have to set those boundaries for their own self,
Yeah.
because probably before people were just kind of running
Yeah.
fancy foot free and loose in their lives
Yeah.
and situations with, and now it's a mental thing.
Mhm.
I got to set those
Can I
boundaries.
say
Come on.
something?
Yeah, come on.
This is the boundary setting boss right here.
I'm telling you, come on now. It's
Boundaries
important.
coach. Boundaries are a form of protection.
Yes.
So a lot of the time, and some people were not taught healthy boundaries. Because in some form of fashion, you are taught about boundaries.
Mhm.
Maybe you were taught how not to have them. But to your point, boundaries are put in place to protect you. They're not this walls to keep
Right.
people out and things like that. But it's saying, hey, look, this is my line, and I'm protecting myself. I'm not putting myself in a box though. 'Cause You don't want to
Right.
box yourself in. But
Right.
that was good. I
Yeah.
like that comment. I'll be
Very
quiet now.
good.
Oh, and I
I can
saw
run
it as a box, boundary as a box, and when you
Mm-mm.
cross that box, you're gonna have to get the residual effects from crossing into that box.
Well, that's
It's a line.
It's a line, and that comes from. And if a person continues to try
Yeah.
and push those boundaries, then there's some clipping.
That's
There has to
because-
be
because
proper
it's gonna
consequence.
Be
Yeah.
prepared to suffer the
So,
consequences.
yeah, about those consequences.
Yes,
There has
yeah.
to be consequences for people who
Yeah.
cross that line.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not saying you got to go beat them up,
Yeah.
but
there are
Sometimes you do.
Oh, no, Brother Mark, we don't promote that over here. And it's time for a break. Y'all,